to W139. We came to pay a visit to a pop-up bookstore called Pages. It's where we recorded the Happy Trails Eric episode. And while I was here, I noticed all of this work. And this is work by Syrian cartoonists. I know it sounds a bit like a contradiction in terms to have war refugees make cartoons, but I'm telling you, I was so pissed off a couple of weeks ago when I went to the art fair that there was actually hardly anything that came straight from the heart and soul. Well, this stuff, it blows you away. You simply have a barcode with refugees, Message obvious, no words needed, right? Barbed wire victory sign. These pieces are by different artists. This is Abdul Kader Amaknas, Anwar Al-Aisa, another by Maknas, and one by Sahar Buran. It's just sorry, no image available. The country's no more there, And this space is actually the art space underneath the CLAUS Foundation, which is an international cultural support foundation. These cartoons are like, as cartoons should be, very essential in their message, very simple in the way they're put together, very captivating. There's a guy sitting in his cell watching the birds, watching the shadows of the birds on the cell wall, it's just, I find this extremely great, this is a country emptying out because everybody takes their heart when they run, Here's one that's cannon fodder. Just a bunch of soldiers being shoved into a cannon, which is, they don't want to be there, This is so. This is just gut wrenching, There's a kid doing a chalk drawing on the floor, and then this tank run over it, how to express the absolute national trauma of those people, this is how, one drawing, one person, one point, one pencil, it's just. The silliness of climbing up in the world. This one's pretty strong. This is basically the flag being hijacked by extremism. Amazingly strong pieces, these. These are all by somebody called Muafak Kat. Extremely strong pieces, really. And then here we have a very modern take on it. It's basically one of those spinner things that some kids play with, but it's a piece spinner in army camouflage. It's just, very obvious. And here we have Lady Justice weighing kings and pawns. And this one is extreme. This one is just. As a depiction of their road to freedom. Amazing. this is done by Sulafa Hijazi. These are done by Wissam Al-Jazairi. Okay, and now we're outside in front of the Prince CLAUS fonts with the man that came up with the Bookstorecafe concept pages.
Pages Bookstorecafe.
Hi, how you doing?
Fine, good, thank you.
Fine, good. And could you tell us a bit more about the setup and specifically the exposition that's running at the moment?
Pages Bookstorecafe is like culture center for everyone, for all nationalities. All nationality. We say for people, it is your home, and this is me, it is your responsibility, like your home. Mm-hmm. Also, the idea came from don't judge each other before we know each other.
Yeah.
And the exhibition inside is speak about cartoons, Syrian cartoons. Mm-hmm. They make this idea that the cartoonist Saad Hajou, which is a very famous cartoonist in Syria, and now he lives in Sweden. He set up this idea to make all the cartoonists, most of the cartoonists in Syria around the world, draw three things: what your imagination, what you can do before the revolution in Syria. Mm-hmm. What the limit of you, what you can draw, make cartoons, and during the revolution. And the third one, it is about what you can draw in the new Syria after assassination. Yeah.
And the section that we're seeing here is?
For three of them.
Three of them?
Yes.
So I saw some really, really strong pieces there. I was very impressed with the art. And you're going to be here for how long?
Here for 10 days.
Another 10 days.
In the end of this month.
And then you move to another location, but that is yet to be disclosed.
Yeah, very close to here, but we'll see.
And you have a website or a Facebook page where people can find you?
Yes, you will find all the new details in the website and Facebook page.
And the website is just called
pagesbookstorecafe.com.
Okay, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Best of luck.